Hello, good morning. My name is Victoria Ponce. I am the marketing manager here at Authorized Vac and Sew in sunny Fresno, California. I am really excited to show and share some of our amazing products and this TUTTO case in specific. But I want to get some people in here before we begin because I actually have something really fun planned for you today. So, Tony, are we good on audio?
Yep, everything's working great.
Good. I see we have 3 people on with us this morning already. Thank you for joining us. Colleen, hello. Hi, good morning. I hope you're having an amazing day so far. So yes, I do have something really fun planned for you, and we'll get to that in just a moment. So, oh, hi, Carrie. How are you? Good. We've got some people joining us. So we'll get started really soon. Oh, hi, good morning, Miss Liz Sauceda. We have a very fun session planned for you. So I think we might be ready to go ahead and transition it over.
We have a viewer so far. If you want to start, we can start.
Okay.
Brenda Close just joined us.
Hello, good morning, Brenda. Thank you for watching. So I think we can head over. So I'll be right back. I'm going to be right back.
So it needs to be stabilized.
Yeah.
Who's listening?
I said transition over. I forgot they can hear me. Okay, so we've got this amazing ultimate TUTTO trolley race between Sarah and our service tech Cameron. So who is going to win this race? The objective is to serpentine in between these cones and then reverse back. So it'll be pretty interesting. Bragging rights are in order here. So who's to say? Let's run it, Jesus. Yeah, let's do it and go. I think that might have been Cameron. What do we say? What do we say? I think that was Cameron. So we're going to present to him this certificate. He is the winner. Chicken dinner. Thank you for participating.
You're very welcome.
How do you feel after your win?
It's always lovely beating Sarah.
Alrighty, awesome. Well, thank you so much for watching. We've still got another piece to this presentation, so I'll be right back into the studio. Cameron won. And we're back. So yes, I actually got one of these TUTTOs myself. And from the first time that I came to class, I actually came with the regular cart, like grocery cart. You know what I'm talking about? The ones with the squares on the side. So I brought that to my very first class. And like, as I was dragging it along into the classroom, I was losing things in the squares. But after upgrading, I got the medium size and it was so much better. That experience was just so much more improved, and so much actually fits into these TUTTOs. I'll go ahead and show you. So I've packed this one up as if I'm getting ready to go to class. So this isn't my particular setup, but I did put a 770 in here. You can see it's really, really roomy. Plus what I love about this is that it's pretty secure. So as we can see, it's got like the 2 straps on either side, so you can make sure your machine's really in there. So if we unbuckle those, you can see that we have our Bernina accessory case on the side here. And then I've gone ahead and put some of my little notions and accessories cutting tools. And then over here, we've got our accessory box. There. Undo this strap here. So quite a lot fits in this. You know, it's all up to your preference as to how you want to pack it, but I went ahead and put the little accessory case on the side. And then we've got our pockets here, but this thing is full of pockets everywhere. So I put our little mini iron over here. I put my power cord. So as you can see, and another good thing about this is that it has this sort of like base to it. It's really sturdy. So your machine is like well supported from the bottom. It's completely flat on the bottom, which is really nice. So your machine isn't sagging in there and it's really secured. No, this little guy is not going anywhere, especially if you're taking this in a car. You might be worried that it's going to roll around, but it's very sturdy in there. And plus it's super flashy. Like, this is such a fun color. We have purple, black, pink. Tony?
We have multiple colors.
Yeah, we have multiple colors.
This is the Tula pink one.
Yes. Yeah, love my TUTTO case. I have 2 so far. Absolutely. One fun thing that I did not know about these TUTTOs is the smallest size. I know a lot of us have that big size, but the smallest size is actually carry-on friendly. You can travel with that. So if you ever board a plane, you want to take your sewing machine, that is carry-on friendly, the smallest size is. So moving forward, oh, and then before I put this down, it's got 2 really big pouches in here too. And then, ooh, that's going to be a bit far for me. So then it's also got another fun thing. If you have a lot of stuff, as we all do in classes, so this strap is coming out from in the pocket. This strap could go all the way over and strap onto the other side, so you can secure some things from the top as well if you'd like to do that. So then it's also got, here I put some, August was nice enough to put some brakes on my TUTTO right now so it doesn't roll completely off this table. So then if we rotate this friend, we've got even more storage on the back side of this. So in this area, I thought it was a really nice area to put some of the flatter things that we bring to class. So for instance, I have a June Taylor Quilter's cut and press mat. Love this thing. It's great for class, especially if we want to be cutting smaller items and you don't want to bring a whole separate station. Really nice for you to have your own personal station there with your little iron. Oh, let me find that angle. So then say if you have any books, and then of course our bringing an extension table. In my particular setup, in my TUTTO, I like to bring along my manual, my machine manual. So just in case anything ever goes wrong, I know what's in there. And then you have even more mesh bags for you to put tools, notions. And then this one's really good for my particular TUTTO. I like to put some like project stuff in here. Say like if you have cut pieces, really good to keep it all in one place. So that's always nice. And there's even more room. Like you could go past what I put in here as far as like this extension table, the little cut mat, another book. Like I said, I usually always carry my manual. So perfect for class. And then you have some more side pockets. I like to put the foot control on the side here, so it's just easy for me to get. And then another really nice piece to this is that all the hardware is super heavy duty. Like these zippers are super thick, and like that zipper pull is ginormous. So really sturdy. My machine at home is actually a trade-in, and so my TUTTO case came with that machine. So a little bit loved before I even got it, but it stood up. Like mine is still really good, and it definitely does what it needs to do. Marine Burns, I have the extra large, and it's so great. I love it too. I think I have the medium size, and even that's still really roomy for me. Oh, and then one of the best features, I think, is this really nice top loading. So it has like this combo zipper. You can do it all at once and sort of like lift your machine out that way. But as you saw, you can flip it on the other side and take it out through the side, whichever you prefer. I know some machines are heavier than others. So then if you want to break this down, you always kind of want to start with this, taking this little handle off. So it's pretty easy too. You just squeeze them together and it'll pop out. Put that to the side. And then, Tony, can you ask Jesus to bring an empty one for me so I can
Absolutely.
show them how to collapse it all? Because
that one has the machine in it.
yeah, I can't collapse this one for you right now, but my point in taking that off is that these TUTTO cases get really skinny and they're really easy to put away, which is another great item, especially if you're, taking your machine from off of your sewing space. Where does this giant thing go in the meantime? It doesn't stay giant. It goes really flat, and I'll show you in just a second, but that's another really cool piece to the TUTTO.
And then there, if customers have questions about like maybe what size best fits their machine, when we go ahead and grab a TUTTO that's empty, I'm gonna go ahead and throw like the sizes on there.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, all the sizes right here. It's organized by brand, by model, and then the recommended TUTTO size.
And then, so I know for the newest machines, say if you really want a TUTTO, then it will still accommodate, right, Tony? That largest size. I think the 2XL will fit the largest machines.
Correct. They come in different sizes, bunch of different sizes and different colors. The one that we just showed was the Tula
Pink.
pink one. Let's take that one.
It is pretty. Let me zip it before we take it down. Okay. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, so now we have this little red one. So the way that we can break it down is, I don't know if we remember, but we do have that hard base on the bottom. So you're going to want to flip that up. And then it's got these little sort of like press buttons. Yeah, knobs. And then flip on the inside and then go in. Right, and it squeezes right together. So again, you do that on the other side. I'm going to squeeze them together. So as you can see, it does get pretty slim. I mean, that fits pretty much anywhere. It could fit in a closet, just fit right away if you don't need to use this and you only want to use this in class. Oh, this one?
Every TUTTO comes with one of those. I don't know if you want to put it maybe over there.
Yeah. Let me put this down.
These brochures are great, similar to what we put on the screen. And if you open it, maybe if you want to order like a different size, different colors, it will tell you, kind of a scope of what's able to fit in this TUTTO along with sizes.
Right. So as Tony was saying, if you're interested into what can fit and what sizes, we can definitely order something for you. Going through this, I mean, so much actually fits in here. That was just a really basic classroom setup, but you could really put as much as you want in here. Really cool. And then
Ford owns 5 of them.
Oh gosh. Do the older TUTTOs also collapse? That's a great question. I want to say that it should, yeah. I think I also have an older TUTTO as well, and it did collapse for me.
That's one thing that makes the TUTTO separate from a couple of the other luggages is that they're able to collapse. Whereas other ones, you just kind of.
You have to store it, yeah.
They're not stored.
Yeah, and it does turn on a dime. It really does. As you could see from the race, they got through that in no time. It's pretty easy to lift up. It feels nice when you pull it. And as you saw, you can put lots of different things on any different side. And I didn't know that was the formal size. So it folds up to 3 inches for storage. So that can easily slide underneath your bed or somewhere, but it's great not to have the initial luggage just laying about in your house. So now that we've gone through that, I'm sure you can understand why I think it's such an amazing piece to sewing on the go or sewing when you come to class. So speaking of classes, I actually have some fun stuff for you. This one here is our Pep and Tote with Barbie. It's going to be this Saturday, and I actually really want to take this class myself. Like, that looks super cute. That's a perfect everyday bag. But yeah, it's on Saturday from 9:30 to 4 p.m. So we've got the pattern here available for you if you're interested in this class. They do roll beautifully. It's like a different experience. Like I said, my first class experience, that little grocery cart and pulling that and the clunk, clunk, clunks of everything in there. So much better once I got a TUTTO.
Pricing, before we move on with anything else.
Oh,
The
right.
TUTTOs
Yes.
So these are your standard TUTTOs. Comes in different sizes, different colors.
This is medium size, right, Tony?
That is.
It looks medium. It looks like it's
I think it is this red one that we have is a medium size.
Your standard TUTTOs, and then we have the special edition ones as well. Okay, and if you have any questions, maybe like if you don't know if your machine's gonna fit in there or not, always give us a call.
Yeah, definitely. We've got some really good pricing for you, so you can get it a little bit cheaper than usual. So I think that would be amazing for you to bring to class. And Bernina Embroidery Workshop in specific, Fran Musso is teaching this gorgeous kitchen, was it dinner table? Sorry, dinner table napkin. And it's complete with this little ring to hold it. And it's a gorgeous hydrangea. Little detailing. So these dinner napkins are super cute. And Tony, we carry these blanks, right?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, perfect. So pretty. And then we've got this little freestanding lace hydrangea. So cute. So if you like to hold dinner parties or just like an extra set of fancy dinner napkins, then we've got you covered. You can join us for class. This one is going to be Monday, July 22nd. So if you're interested, definitely give us a call or sign up on our website. We've got that available for you. And finally, we've got this adorable little kiss clasp. So Cindy's going to be teaching this class, what is it, 7:25 next Thursday. So she will be teaching this next Thursday. And this is just the most darling little bag you've ever seen. It's got these two little pouches up at the top. And we carry the, what are these, fasteners in the store. So we've got them in stock now. So if you're interested in signing up, it's definitely a great time. But as far as my presentation goes, I think that's it. Did we have any questions, Tony?
No questions just yet. I think all we have is customers, that currently own their TUTTOs. Some of them, have purchased up to 5, and they say they absolutely love them. It's
Yes.
very easy to transport machines to and from class, or if they want to bring it in for a service, they don't have to carry it.
I love it. My first TUTTO is chartreuse. I think I got lime. So I get like my lime green little guy. I'd love to see the orange. I don't think I've seen an orange one before. Yeah, super cute though. Either way, the TUTTOs are always really fun, bright colors for sure. Like this red is really rich, but definitely classic. So I don't know, Tony, do you think we should go into our giveaway? Oh, actually, I do. Thank you for reminding me. So we have something really fun. As you've been noticing, we tend to get nearly every single Tilda Fabrics line. So we've been getting them, and we actually have a brand new line coming in. It's so gorgeous. I've posted about it before a little bit, but this line in particular is called Creating Memories. So I actually have this little pamphlet that I can show you. So Creating Memories is such a gorgeous line. So they always send us these little notebooks, or I guess magazines, to really display some of the projects. And we'll also have a trunk show. stay tuned for that because we get these amazing projects. We'll likely get some of these quilts pictured here, but I am just in love with their most recent line called Creating Seasons, which is the one that we're going to get more recently. So, and it also comes with a really fun opportunity as well. So creating memories, it's this sort of like playing on the 4 seasons. So as we go through it, you can kind of see like some different Easter themes. You can see like the fall kind of theme as well. So moving forward, look at how gorgeous these are. Like this would be amazing. I would just love to see all of these used. I don't know. I'm just so excited. Look at this quilt. And the fun thing about these trunk shows coming is that there's just so much inspiration in them. Like I don't know if you can see the quilting especially, but that is just aspirational, of course. That is so beautiful. So moving forward, we have these little Easter eggs over here. And then we've got these amazing little fat eighth and fat quarter bundles that we'll also be carrying. And then Tony, did we get buttons as well? The little
Yes, we did.
Okay, perfect.
We got all the cool thing about the Trolley collection is we order every single collection.
Yeah.
Because of such high demand that we have.
Right. So we'll be getting the entire collection. And look at how gorgeous these blues are. Those little whales. How cute. So again, another nice little tonal blue. Areas we've got some dots, plaids, ginghams.
I think it's called Creating Memories.
And then they're each
4 seasons or something.
Yeah, Creating Memories 4 seasons. So I think this one is called Spring and Easter. Pastels. This one is called September and Ocean.
Person too.
Well, it's just kind of like really scripty. Usually I don't have an issue with it, but it's very scripty and upside down, I think. Let me see. Summer and Ocean Blues. There we go. Summer and Ocean Blues is what this little blue collection is called. So you can just see this is super cute.
We're going to start. We're displaying it out here today and tomorrow.
And we're heading into fall. Look at how beautiful these colors are all together. Beautiful quilt. And I just love this purple that they've included in this collection. These purples and browns seem to go really well together. It just provides such a warmth. But yes, in us sharing this, it also means that with our previous tilde lines, we're ready to discount them at 40% off. So this will not include this new Creating Memories line, but any previous line. I think we had Bloomsville and a couple other ones, but yes, 40% off Bloomsville and previous tilde collections. We're looking to get those lines cleared out. We've done a really good job so far, but
there's not a lot left.
Yeah, there's not a lot left either. We've done a really good job in clearing that out, folks, but we are prepared to offer 40% off so we can bring in more tilde lines in the future because they're just so gorgeous. Like, I can't wait for Creating Memories to come in officially and it's available on the floor. Exactly. So
did we get a chance to talk about this?
Oh, no, we didn't. Look at this. So in addition to the discounts that we're offering on the TUTTO, we're also offering it on this little embellishment and notions holder. So I'm going to bring it back over to this close-up camera so you can kind of see how they've set it up. So yeah, they've got their rotary cutter, their scissors, snips, seam ripper, purple thing, threads, bobbins, what have you. Like it fits in this little guy. So it'll actually also stands. I know this is probably not a great angle for this, but it'll stand up on its own too, and you can easily access all your notions and tools. So, and I could also see this fitting really well. Obviously it's a TUTTO product, so they made it with the intention of it fitting perfectly inside your TUTTO as for extra organized spaces and areas. So yeah, we're also providing a discount on that. So we can see this clear vinyl piece on the other side comes down. And so your tools are concealed and they're not going to cut up anything or get thrown about in the right over. Same thing over here. We've got that little cover. It'll keep your items secure. And then we've got more mesh pockets. 3 of them. Yeah. So, and then again, it's made from that sturdy TUTTO material. This is quite like what's on the base of the inside of the TUTTO. Pretty hard and sturdy. So yeah, this guy is not going anywhere. Highly recommend it as a nice way to store your items for your TUTTO.
Great way to store items.
Yeah. So what are we offering on this one, Tony?
We normally the retail at $39 and sale price is $29.99.
Yeah. So we put some scissors, a ruler, a little rotary cutter in there. But yeah, just exactly what you need, all in one little pouch. So
Notions are not included. If we have customers asking if it comes with the scissors, it's not included.
not included. Okay, good to know. I wish they were.
Okay, we have, let me see, love my organizer and one fully will stand and display what I will need.
Yes, exactly. Love it. Super fun. I think I might need to get one because I have all of my cut stuff in here. I just finished making this little bag, but I just
Look at
put,
that.
and then we've got, you know, just our essential items.
There's a couple of questions out there saying, you know, that they love that you say that you're ADS made.
Oh,
Can you tell, you know, our viewers what ADS made means?
yeah. So hashtag ABS is sort of just like my version of sharing my sewing knowledge. Although I haven't gotten to extreme levels of creativity and fiber artistry, I am still learning, and it's been really, I don't know, I guess like such an amazing experience to be able to, like, I feel really accomplished in being able to say that I have grown my skills, because when I got this job, right, I only knew how to hem pants. And so I remember sitting in the office in the interview with Tony and Sarah and being like, hey, listen, I don't know how to sew, but I'm really creative. I can do that all day, all night long. And I was really honest about me not being able to sew, but I've always been really creative, really crafty. I remember growing up and like cutting up my clothes and my mom yelling at me because I'm cutting up my clothes that she spent so much money on, but I'm cutting it up and like I just don't really even remember what I was doing. But I remember feeling really crafty, and I don't know what my intention was. I think I was trying to make new clothes, but I didn't. Again, my skill level was not there. So I was just cutting up clothes. And of course, my mom was mad at me. But all this to say that I was really determined to learn how to do this just because I've always wanted to do it. I've always wanted to sit down and make something. We are all still learning, since it's a long, lifelong process. Of course it is. Yeah, I agree with you, Miss Maureen. That's a wonderful point. So being a hashtag ABS made, I think has just been like a culmination of this past year of being able to like listen to my coworkers, take their advice, and really learn something. And I haven't been able to attend so many classes throughout this time, but I've attended, I think, 3 classes so far now. And I can proudly say that I've made some things, and which is funny because I actually have my very first project. I'll show it to you. So this little just it is so badly done, but I think that's my point with AVS Made, is that it's quality. Not this, but this one. This one's quality, but it's taken time for me to get there. But what I loved most about sewing so far is the just keep on going. It doesn't matter if it looks bad, at least in this first era and this first go. It's okay. I finished it. I muscled my way through this little bag. If we look at the inside, this zipper is not set correctly. It is very raw and unfinished. You can actually still see all of my friction markings because I didn't know how to properly use it before. And then my stitches on this look really bad. But moving forward, I had to go through this project to get to this one. You know what I mean? Like, this one is so much more well made. The zipper looks good. You cannot see the unfinished edges on the inside. It's nicely finished. You know, not every stitch is perfect, but I think that's the charm of sewing. Not everything has to be perfect. But that's what I've learned so far. And so being AVS made to me means just resilience and keeping on, and doing it anyway, even if you're not a perfectionist or you're not perfect at it yet. That's okay. You can still keep on going. You can still take each and every one of those little mistakes as a lesson in the future. And I think that's exactly what makes me feel so proud to be AVS made.
That's awesome that you say that, because that's where we want to start. You know, we'd love to hear anybody else that's out there. We want them to be AVS made as well. Comment on there if you're AVS made. We love to hear about it.
It is a lifelong learning hobby. And it's so interesting because I don't think any of us will ever finish really learning everything that there is to know about sewing before they add something like a 990 that incorporates so much technology and creativity. And there's even more for us to learn. But I see that as like a wonderful challenge and something aspirational that we can hope to do in the future. So I think being AVS made is just doing exactly what you want to do.
Exactly. Amazing.
So.
Great.
Oh yeah, and all made with AVS products. I bought the fabric here, the zippers and whatnot. My machine was from here, so everything is from here.
Okay. I think we're ready for the giveaway, unless we have any questions. Is there any questions about today's segment?
Class projects are samples to go home and learn from it and make up better ones. Yes, that's actually a great point, because I had thought that, you know, when you're ready to do a project, you need to sit down and it needs to be absolute perfection. I didn't really consider the fact that you can use a muslin or you can use a stash fabric to make this product first and then make adjustments as you go on forward. I thought there was just so much pressure in trying a pattern for the first time and it had to be perfect on that first go. It's okay. It's all right. You can use different fabrics. I didn't know that. I should have made a muslin for some of my first projects, but I know that now moving forward.
So this Salcedo says she's AVS made as well.
Yeah, that's a great point, because I'm not the first one. I am not the one to be the first person to be hashtag AVS made. Lots of different customers who have been coming here for years. They are the original AVS made people. And I think it's amazing that they've all grown within their sewing abilities and being super beginner when they first came here, but now since have blossomed and been able to create so many different items and, you know, sewing projects.
We love our
Absolutely. So let's give them that $50 gift certificate.
Okay,
We're
sure.
ready for our giveaway?
I'm definitely ready. What's the secret word today?
Okay, I think I got it for you. No one's guessed it?
No one's guessed?
Okay, cool. It's travel. Travel to class, travel far and wide, but we're still going to be sewing at the end of the day.
Okay.
So put that into the comments exactly the way it's seen. TRAVEL. AVS made since 2009.
Kathy Hilton.
I love it. I love it.
That's your secret word. Let's get those letters or that word.
Oh, they want it. Let's do it. $50 gift certificate. You could definitely use that on your new TUTTO, that special edition Tula Pink TUTTO if you'd like.
Don't forget, we have 40%
40% off of our previous Tilde lines, minimum 1 yard cuts. So it will be discounted from, starting today, Thursday to Thursday, Tony? Or are we going?
Thursday to Thursday.
Okay, awesome. Thursday to Thursday, 40% off Tilde collections, previous Tilde collections.
Okay.
How many do we have?
32 entries.
Out of
We'll give it
42?
Yeah, we'll give
Okay.
30 seconds. As Deborah said.
We all start out happy to learn and save our first projects. So glad you, yes, I have to. I could not, although I don't think that this is a great project, it's not finished perfectly. I could not throw it away. It was like my first little memento, because I was actually so pleased that I got with myself that I got through this. So I couldn't bear to, throw her away. She still has some use to me. So I will be keeping this. Reminds me to stay humble, don't forget where you came from. Because when I was setting up this morning, I was telling August that I made this bag, and he was like, what? August is our service tech. He's like, what? You made that? And I was like, yeah. He's like, no way. And I was like, yeah. He's like, no way. And I'm like, yeah, I made it. Like, listen, like, this is what I made. He couldn't believe me. So I don't know. It must look good.
Okay. 36. Last 5 seconds. Get your word in. 37. Thank you, Miss Susie Bannister.
All right.
I tell Susie when she When she's not working, I call her Susie, but when she's working, I call her Susan.
No, yes, it's it. It's that fine line of professionalism. When she's not working, she's Susie. When she is working, she's Susan. I thought August was the janitor.
I did not say.
Yeah, I don't know who said that.
Okay. Go ahead and get started. Entries 37. Here we go. Good luck, everyone, and thank you for watching today.
Yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. Let's see who is our lucky winner today. Mary Gabrielle Anton. Congrats. I hope to see you in here very soon to get your $50 gift certificate. But I think that is our
wraps up
conclusion.
everything.
Yeah.
Yes. Stay tuned for next week.
Thank you for watching. Of course, good Thursday to Thursday. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you here next week. Bye.